History has a way of repeating itself, and it seems life itself. Things around people, the fundamentals, things people do, never change. The methods, mayhaps, the modus operandi, the operational, the finesse of how things get done, now that is something to talk about. Bulawayo, the city of kings as it is affectionately named, a city generally tranquil to the point of being sleepy, had a most rude awakening. And that was not acting. That was no Hollywood. Nor was it any slot on primetime television. That was real time, not a drama, the real deal. The most daring daylight money heist the country has ever seen.
It was yesterday and I was walking with my friend. We were coming to the corner here, so we were standing right by the corner, hey? And then we see ladies starting running and they're murmuring robbery, robbery. As we try and take a peek at what's happening, because the way the safeguard car was parked is very unusual, hey? It was not the way that they usually park it, and they had no guys that were marking on the side. I didn't see any guys flanking with guns. Like, we asked ourselves. Then 2 seconds later, they blocked the car and somehow they managed to overpower the guys and take their weapons because they were powerless, they had no weapons. And then they started loading their car, and this job was done in less than 3 minutes.
Yo, it was crazy. So me and the homie, right, we came to the corner, and then the next thing we see safeguard car parked right in front of the bank, like right in front of the bank on the pavement. I'm thinking, whoa, bro, what's happening here? The next thing we see a Ford Ranger parked in front of the car, and gang niggas with like baklavas and stuff. And then they pull up. I had an Uzi pointed at me right in my face for 1 second, and I jumped out the way. And I thought, this is looking tricky. The next thing, so many people flooded over here, and then now there's a whole lot of mess going on with the robbery, right? Because they're trying to lift safes into the back of a truck. Crazy. The next thing, me and the boy, we run, we flee all the way across the road. We get to the road and we're like, okay, cool. So let's take a video. I took a video, but that stuff was crazy. They loaded the safes, I think like 4 of them, and then they just dipped. And that was that. Crazy. Okay. That's crazy.
Robberies, money heists, or whatever words people may use, the English language gives these many other words. Words that mean the same as the term robbery. Words akin to break-ins, to burglary, to cash embezzlement, to felony heist, to hold-ups, to grand larceny. Looting, and this last word looting, may just resonate, may just be the perfect fit for the travesty that occurred. What happened to the Bulawayo Ecobank branch was no robbery. It was not a snatch and grab. It was plain looting.
Well, good evening and thank you. Well, this case is getting much more interesting and complicated as new details emerge. So from what we have gathered throughout this afternoon is that these guys were in and out in less than 2 minutes. Actually, from the CCTV footage that has been released from the bank, it seems like they were here and managed to conclude their work in a record 1 minute 49 seconds. This is according to the clip that we have seen. Had I been told by somebody else, I'm sure I wouldn't have believed it. But I'm believing it because I managed to get a glimpse of this footage myself. And also what we are getting also now, Bulawayo Acting Provincial Police Spokesperson, Assistant Inspector Nomalanga Msebele, just told us this afternoon that these guys managed to disarm the security guards from Safeguard, and they got away with 3 of their firearms. So, and she was saying that they are appealing as the police for any information that may lead to the apprehension of these suspects, whom she described as very dangerous. So this is what is happening now. So we are at the Ecobank branch now, and there is a notice right at the door. They have since decided to close this branch until further notice. I'm sure this is so that they can continue doing some investigations, and now it's still a crime scene, and also according to the statement that they issued, it's also for the safety of the public.
Konapo Konapo, Ipapo Ipapo, ba ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.